Hi, this is Jack White the Fifth, and I'm with NBZ today, and we are here to review. Yep, that's right. It's Animal Crossing Wild World for the Nintendo DS. So, starting off our review. So the gameplay, it's a very laid-back game. At first, you get a job with Tom Nook. You do some very simple tasks, and then after that, it's pretty much all up to you. You can literally do anything you want, from fishing, catching bugs, fruit, going online with your friends, doing nothing, or just not playing the game much, or weeding. It's really up to you. I really like the gameplay. I think it's one of the most relaxing games I've ever played. I like playing it for continuous days in a row, maybe at 2 hours a day or something. So you're gonna rack up the gameplay. Um, Other than that, I think the gameplay, there's no action really at all. I mean, getting stung by a bee doesn't really count. So overall, the gameplay is very relaxed. Up to you, MBZ. What's your opinion?
Well, I would say exactly the same thing. I mean, it's such a laid back game. There's just so much you can do. I mean, the scope for just customizable things such as being able to change your T-shirt and just like using pixels. There's just like endless scope for customization there. I mean, you can even like create the constellations in the sky if you even want to do that. But I didn't really concentrate on that too much. But there's loads to do. Making friends with the animals in your town, and it's just basically do what you want with the entire game. It's quite appealing in that way.
So now we're going to talk about the graphics. The graphics in this game are pretty top notch for DS, to be honest. Yes, it can be a bit pointy, but I mean, what they've tried to do here is a really unique style, and it's really good as a whole. And the main difference from the GameCube version is that the world will roll with you as you move from up and down on the screen. Whereas in the GameCube, it was completely flat, sort of with the camera at an angle, which isn't. It's good, but I mean, this rolling angle with your DS just looks amazing as you run down to catch some bug or something, or find a fish. I mean, the graphics, they really work, and the color scheme, the palette is perfect. I mean, of course, you can change the floor and change it into any pattern or anything you want, but I mean, the way it is, it's really nice, and the color, the whole feeling of the game changes from season to season, with the being pretty much completely white in winter, snow everywhere, orange in autumn, and so on, and spring and summer. They're really vibrant colors. I mean, this game, it's good looking. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I'll have to back you up there. There's great graphics here. I mean, it's pushing the DS to its limits, really. I mean, there hasn't really been much better graphics than this on the DS up to this point. I mean, the colors are brilliant. It just works well as a sort of family game. It's brought quite a lot to the DS with all this graphical brilliance.
So now we're going to talk about lifespan. This game can last your entire life. It really can. There is so much to do. The ultimate task is probably to fill out your bank account with maximum number of bells. This will take you absolutely ages without cheating or anything. Yes, you can cheat and speed up time, and it's not that much fun, to be honest. And occasionally can muck up your game, so I wouldn't advise it. Um, the lifespan is incredible. I mean, you can skip it for a few weeks, come back, and the guests will tell you, not guests, your neighbors will tell you how long you've been away for, and sort of get angry with you. And it's a bit random. It can be annoying because you've had to do something, but I mean, you don't have to play it every day. But if you stream quite a few days together, and it's really worthwhile, to be honest.
Yeah, the online aspect of it actually is something that increases the longevity even more because it means that you can get your friends online, visit their towns, and you can make your experience a lot better for your own town. Basically, seeing as if your friend has different fruit in their town to what you actually have, you can actually get their own fruit, take it back to your town, plant a few trees, and then wait for a bit, and you'll have some foreign fruit which sells for a lot more money. And so yeah, basically the options of communication is limited to typing on a small keyboard. But with Animal Crossing Wii on the horizon, things look set to change with the new Wii Speak voice chat option. And that should make things a lot more better for the sort of communication between players. And so yeah, if you go online, you can have fishing contests, bug offs. You can just trade your items, try and get a full collection, a set of furniture for your rooms, and yeah, it just really helps quite a lot. I'd have to say fishing's a personal favourite of mine. It's just it's quite a relaxing thing to do, and when you get a really rare fish that you haven't had before, it's just a great feeling. So yeah, there's also a timer option, which means it can time how many fish you've caught in this time, how many fish you have left, and you can just keep going, trying to get golden items, etc.
Yeah, I'd agree. The online is great. I mean, you can up to 4 friends just running around the town. I mean, it's just hectic. I mean, you just want to race to get a fish. Obviously, for some reason, you can't see a fish that your friend can see. I guess to stop friends running into each other's fish and then making them run away or swim away. Yeah, the online is if you don't have friends, this game could be quite annoying, to be honest. I mean, playing with friends, obviously it's Nintendo friend codes, everything's protected. You can't even chat to your friends you already know. You have to type to them. I mean, it's better to have MSN open next to it, to be honest. No, but the online's great. I mean, compared to other DS games, the only thing that comes close is probably Pokemon, in my opinion. Mario Kart's good, but I mean, this game is the king of online for DS, to be honest. So, with Animal Crossing Wii on the horizon, they've already announced a city you go to, so you can go visit auction sites and all that. I mean, these are good things they're adding here. There's also going to be voice capabilities MBZ was talking about earlier. Those will be good. Some personal things I'd quite like to see in the game. Probably just, I know this may sound crazy, but expand the items a bit. I mean, we've seen the same sets of items for the past 2 games, so I mean, I'm pretty worried that they're going to go with the same different sets. So it would end up being another Cabana, Modern, and so on. I'd like to hope that the voice chat, it works really well in the room. I hope so, because I mean, you don't want anyone just walking in and being able to hear. And on the flip side, you don't want them to not be able to hear you. So I mean, they maybe should have had a headset option. I mean, that's what everyone else does for online. I don't see why Nintendo should be different. Other than that, I'm not too sure, to be honest. MBZ, what do you want to see in the online?
Well, for Animal Crossing Wii, the city game or whatever it's called, I'd quite like to see sort of an expansion of sort of the Nintendo items. I really liked, for example, this Triforce here. That's a brilliant item that they've included in the game, as well as they've included a Metroid, Arwing, and Master Sword, and as well through Nintendo events sometimes on Wi-Fi on Animal Crossing you can get special items. So I hope they continue that on the Wii, so they can do special Nintendo events. And what I'm also wanting to happen is perhaps be able to trade things like fish and bugs, which weren't possible in the current game in Wild World, because that just helps you quite a lot by helping you to complete your collection, and then you can get all the golden items, etc. And then it's just much more open for you. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing perhaps a sort of MMORPG style Animal Crossing, but I don't think that's going to happen really with Nintendo and their friend codes.
So the final scores.
Well, I decided to give this game a 9.5. I think it's a really relaxing game and another great job from Nintendo.
9.6. I'd have to agree with everything he said. I mean, this is a great game. Buy it now. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Animal Crossing Wild World.